Hi third graders! Welcome to your math lesson. Thank you for watching. Please go to page 237. I'll write it down. Whoops. Page 237 in your math books. And as you see here, I have 9's times tables and a 9's divisions tables because you are going to say the 9 divisions tables to me on Friday. So please be sure that you study this. I believe I emailed it to you. So if you have a printer, you can print it out. You can leave it, anywhere where you can see it, on the fridge, in the bathroom next to your mirror, in your room, anywhere where you are always occupying a space. That's where you'll put it so you can look at it and memorize it and then know it by Friday. Cool. So this is what I have here, the 9's divisions tables. I will say it one time for now, and then every day this week I'll say it one time. Divisions. 18 divided by 9 is 2. 27 divided by 9 is 3. 36 divided by 9 is 4. 45 divided by 9 is 5. 54 divided by 9 is 6. 63 divided by 9 is 7. 72 divided by 9 is 8. 81 divided by 9 is 9. 90 divided by 9 is 10. 99 divided by 9 is 11. And 108 divided by 9 is 12. All right. Now we're on page 237. And as you can see, this time we are dividing with 4 digits in the dividend. Look at that, 4 digits. We can do this. I know it's a longer, but if you practice your division skills carefully, you'll get this. And we're not going to rush through this either. It's not something like you can just do boom, 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 I'm done. It takes time. And like all good things take time, you will do this as carefully and as thoughtfully as you can. We will do 1A and 1D, and at our Zoom meeting we'll do B and C because they're both 7s. So as you can see, they're both 7s in the divisor. So we'll just do B and C at our Zoom meeting. At our Zoom meeting. And right now A. So I've got A. I'm gonna bar 7. 7 divided by 6 I can do because I can just think of 6, 12. Well, 12 is too big, so I'll choose 7 instead. And I'll put 1 on top, and it'll be 1 times 6. 1 times 6 is 6. 7 take away 6 is 1. So good so far. And remember, if you ever need to pause the video because I may be going too fast or rewind to catch up on things, that's totally cool too. Now I will drop the 8. 18 divided by 6. That's possible because it's 6, 12, 18. 3 times 6 is 18. So I'll put a 3 up here. Excuse me. And I'll do 3 times 6, which is 18, 0. So notice how they give you lots of space to do this. I suggest again, highly suggest, high key suggest that you write neatly. Please write neatly. There's no time. You've got a lot of time to write neatly, not sloppily. So I'm going to drop the 4. And I'm going to do 4 divided by 6. Now, if I have 4 candy bars and I'm going to share it with 6 of you third graders, not everyone's going to get a candy bar and it's not fair. So if I can't give everyone something, then I'm not going to give anything. It'll be a 0. 4 divided by 6 is 0. 0 times 6 is 0. And then 4 take away 0 is 4. Okay, so far this is what you should have. Then I'll drop the 8. Now it's 48 divided by 6. So this is long, I know, but you can do it. We're taking our time. So 48 divided by 6, I'm going to count by 6. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 8 is 48. It's 8. And I showed you that whole thing with my fingers because some of us may have forgotten our 6 times tables. And I want you to, again, take your time to understand this process. That's what math is all about. If you want to grow up to be anything important, which you all are, you've got to take your time with math. You've got to learn to count properly and take your time. 8 times 6 is 48. 0. Very good. So when you check, you'll do 1,308 times 6. And you can do that on your own. There is no remainder here. Now let's do D. Again, they give you plenty of space, but you're not going to be very, very sloppy. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to do this here. 30 divided by 8 is a 4, 32. No, you're not going to do that. Okay, you're going to be neat. So yes, 38 divided by 8 is 4, but I'm going to show you why. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. I counted by 4. I should have counted by 8. 8, 16, and 24, 32. So it's 32. So put 4 up here. 4 times 8 is 32. Okay, and then you'll subtract, which I know you know the answer to. 8 take away 2. That's right, it's 6. So if you need to pause the video here because you want to, I'll rewrite that. You want to catch up, that's fine. I'm going to drop the 4 now. 64 divided by 8. Some of you know this already, which is great, but I'm still going to count by 8. 8, 16, and 24, 32, and 40, 48, and 56, and 64. I can stop because I'm looking for 64, so I've got 8 fingers. 8 times 8 is 64. 64 take away 64 is 0. Then I'll drop the 0. 0 divided by 8 is 0. It's nothing. So put a 0 here. 0 times 8 is 0. All right, and then when I check, I do 480 times 8. Now as you're copying this, think about, what do you want to do when you get older? A lot of you have lots of big dreams and goals, which is great. But you got to understand that these dreams and goals require patience and a lot of work. And if you can't do something as simple as this, as simple as dividing and taking your time and being sloppy, you're going to have a hard time reaching your goal, because goals don't come overnight. You got to work for it. And this is practice and working hard for it. So we're going to do B and C at our Zoom meeting. If you want to try it, that's cool. That's another thing about your goals. You've got to take that step and take a little risk and try it. Even if you think it's challenging and you're like, I don't know if I can. Well, even if you at least try the first step. Like here, if you just do 8 divided by 7 and you know it's 1, even if you do that much, you get it. You're getting there. If you look at it and you go, I don't even want to try. Okay, I get that too. But growth is all about taking those steps forward. You won't grow if you won't start. So seat work is number 2 and 3. Let's go to the back. The story problem. There are 156 pages in the book that Kyle must read for a book report. He has 6 days to read the book. Oh wow, 156 pages in a book, and he only has 6 days to read it. I think Kyle can get there, but Kyle's got to be disciplined, which means he can't play around, he can't watch a lot of YouTube. He has to actually sit down and read these pages of the book. So if he stays the course and he stays focused, he'll finish this book in 6 days. Now, here are the 6 days. I'm going to draw as boxes. You don't have to do this, but I'm showing these to you. Okay? These are 6 days. And at the end, he's going to have finished 156 books. Now, I believe Kyle, right? Yeah, I believe Kyle wants to make sure he reads the same amount of pages each day, because that's what I do too. I try to read at least 10 pages of a book a day. So it all has to add up to 156. He can't be like, I'll read 1 page here, and then maybe 20 pages here, and then 5 pages on this day, and then 17 pages here, and then maybe 18 pages, and then 7. He can't do that. Because, first of all, it has to all equal 156 pages. I don't think if you add 1 plus 20 plus 5 plus 17 plus 18 plus 7, it's 156. So here's what Kyle gonna do. Kyle's gonna take 156, oops, and you can write this down now. He's gonna take 156, and he's gonna divide it by 6. So we can try to find out how many pages he can read each day, right? 15 divided by 6. 6, 12. I can do 18, but that's too big, so I'll do 2. 2 times 6 is 12. 15 take away 12 is 3. Drop the 6. 36 divided by 6. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, almost there, 36. So 6. 6 times 6 is 36. 36 take away 36 is 0. So Kyle has to read 26 pages each night to finish the book in 6 days. Now he can do it. It's possible. It is a lot of pages, but if it's a good book, he'll be able to read. And if he doesn't have outside distractions, he'll be able to read. And if he shuts down all his electronics, he'll be able to read and finish 26 pages each night. It's gonna take a lot of discipline. But you know, when you get older, you're gonna have to do a lot of reading, especially when you go to college, especially when you're working. It's a lot of reading and writing. This is why it's good practice. All right, you'll do 5 for seat work, and then number 6 is interesting. Choose the best unit of measurement for each. So the first one says, how long is a football field? Okay, some of you have seen a football field in person or online. Think of a huge field. Would you measure that in inches? No. Would you even measure that in feet? Not really. You would definitely measure it in yards. So I would circle yards. That's how you're going to do all of number 6. Number 7, I'm going to get started with you for number 7. You'll do C. C? That's weird. I just realized it says A and C, but what happened to B? Math book. All right, we'll do A. So I've got pints, quarts, and quarts. Who needs to go? The pints. Good thinking. Huh, they already put it underneath for you too. Wow, they put the steps for you. Okay, thanks. So who's bigger, a pint or a quart? Well, if I have the kingdom of Gallon, right? And each queen has a prince and a princess. So, the quarts are bigger for sure. So I'm going to go from small to big. From small to big, I divide. Then how many pints are in a quart? Well, it showed you, right? Because each queen has a prince and a princess. That's what Mrs. Jones said, right? I love that story. So there's 2. That's my special number. So I'll do 20 divided by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10. Now I'm not done because I'm not going to put 10 in the blank. I'm going to cross out the 20, put a 10 here, and then perform the whole action, or the whole equation of 10 take away 3 is 7. Can you see that? Hope you can see. It's a 7. Now you're going to do that here for seat work for C. If you need some more guidance, I can help you at our Zoom meeting. But I want you to give it a shot. Just one step. At least do one step of at least trying to figure out if you're either going to divide or multiply. So here's your seat work. Wait a minute. Let me erase one. There's no 3 on this side. Just realized that. Oh, there is a 3. My bad. It's very small. You won't be able to see it. Here, I'll show you 3 on this page. On page 237, that's number 3. I just realized that. Okay, so that's your seat work. Sorry about adjusting back and forth. And then remember to try to memorize your 9 times tables because I'm going to quiz you on them on Friday. Thank you for working hard, 3rd graders. Really, all that hard work is going to pay off if you keep going for it.